Hello everyone, welcome to Gamesir G4s unboxing and overview. Before the unboxing, I'd like to personally thank the good people over at Gamesir for sending me this awesome controller. They've also recently sent me two other great controllers, the G3s and the G3B. If you'd like to see that unboxing and overview video, you can just click on the link description below, or you can click on that little round info icon on the top right of the video. Now, let's start with the unboxing. The controller is very well packaged in a beautiful sturdy black case with a nice clear diamond top cover. What's in the box? Well, the Gamesir G4s controller, of course, a rubberized bracket extension, a USB to micro USB cable, the USB dongle, which is in the controller, and a user's manual. Now, the user's manual has all the information about your controller and how to set it up with a button map diagram. And remember, guys, as in all the devices, it's always very important to read through the user manual. You see, I thought there was no USB dongle for the controller, so I reached out to Gamesir and they sent me the same diagram as shown in the manual, which revealed that the USB dongle was nicely tucked away in a secret compartment right inside the controller. So again, my advice, read the manual. The G4s is Gamesir's flagship gaming controller, using the latest hardware that technology has to offer, whether you're gaming on your PC, Android, or PS3. It has a built-in high-performance 32-bit MCU chip with computing capability of up to 48 million times per second. It enables the gamepad to be accurate and very responsive. You control the game intelligently and smoothly with zero delay gaming experience. The Gamesir G4s has three ways to connect. It has the Bluetooth 4.0, the wireless 2.4 GHz USB dongle, and the wired connection using your USB cable. It's compatible with two platforms of Android 4.0 and Windows 7 or later versions, covering a broad range of native Android games, PC games, and PS3 games. The longevity of the controller is due mainly to a built-in 800 mAh polymer lithium battery. It supports OV charging and can last up to 10 hours on max power and 30 hours on minimum power. If there's no connection within 1 minute after power has been turned on, or no operation for 5 minutes, the Gamesir G4s will enter sleep mode automatically. Now let's take a closer look at the controller. It not only looks great, but it also feels great in your hands with these rubber-coated handles. On the front, you have two analog sticks with very precise and fluid movement. On the left, there's a very ergonomic D-pad that feels perfect with every press. In the middle, there's an on-off home button with a beautifully lit Gamesir logo, and on the right you'll find the LED lit AXYB buttons, which are all mirror polished for that super glossy look and feel. All the buttons feel solid and durable. To lower, raise, turn off the LED brightness level of the home and AXYB buttons, just keep pressed L2, R2, and R3, and at the same time press up-down on the D-pad to achieve desired brightness levels. To turn on the G4s, press the home button for 2 seconds until the LED lights turn on. To turn it off, keep the home button pressed until all the LED lights turn off. On top of the controller, you have 4 little blue LED battery level indicators, 2 left-right side bumpers, 2 analog triggers, and a micro USB port for charging. When all 4 LEDs are lit, the G4s is fully charged. When only one little LED is lit, the G4s is at a quarter of its power, and it's time to connect it to your USB cable. The good thing is you can still use the controller to play games even though it's charging. Under the flippable bracket, you have 2 special buttons appropriately named Turbo and Clear. Pressing any of the AXYB or 2 side bumpers with a turbo button will initiate turbo or rapid fire mode. For that selected button, just keep the desired button pressed down, and it'll effectively start rapid firing. Good for relaxing your fingers from too much tapping. The clear button will cancel all turbo set buttons with just one press. Word of note, the start, select, D-pad, left-right triggers, and analog sticks cannot be set with a turbo button. At the bottom of the controller, like I mentioned earlier, there is a hidden USB dongle which you pull out and use to connect to your PC wirelessly. If for any case your controller freezes up, on the back you have a tiny inset reset button, which you can press by using a small thin tool or even a toothpick. This will reset your controller to its factory settings. Pretty cool feature. Now let's take a look at the mobile aspect of the controller. The G4s has an integrated mobile phone holder, which you can easily access by lifting it like so. There are 2 angles on the holder, 110 degrees and 150 degrees, which you can easily adjust according to what view angle best suits you, and the phone is held firmly in any of those angles, even if you shake it. Attaching your phone on the controller is super easy as it has a spring-type extendable tip which you can extend to hold smartphones from 3.5 inches to 6.5 inches in size. To connect the Gamesir G4s to your Android smartphone, first go to your smartphone settings and turn on your Bluetooth. With the G4s turned on, press A plus home buttons for 2 seconds to initiate Android mode. You'll now see the home button start flashing green quickly. It'll immediately appear on your smartphone's Bluetooth list of devices as Gamesir G4s. Just select it to start the pairing process. The home button on the G4s will stop flashing and stay green once it is successfully paired with your smartphone. Now it's time to play some good old Street Fighter. For a wireless connection to your PC, pull out the small USB dongle from your controller's bottom compartment. Connect it to any one of your USB ports. For a wired connection, use your USB cable. Now press X plus home button for 2 seconds and the home button will start flashing blue quickly, and you'll know it has successfully connected to your PC when the home button's blue light stops flashing and stays a constant blue color. For a wireless connection to the PS3, pull out the small USB dongle from your controller's front compartment and connect it to any one of your PS3's 2 USB ports. For a wired connection, use your USB cable. Now flip open the phone holder and press Turbo plus Home buttons for 2 seconds. The Home button will start flashing yellow quickly. You'll know it is successfully connected with your PS3 when the Home button's yellow light stops flashing and stays on a constant yellow color. In any game, force feedback adds to the immersion, and this controller definitely has that. The vibration intensity can be adjusted by keeping the turbo button pressed and tapping up-down on the D-pad. Pressing the clear button once will adjust the vibration intensity back to default. There's also an Android app called Happy Chick. You can download it by Googling it or by scanning the QR code on the user's manual. This emulator supports many games for platforms like Nintendo DS, Game Boy Advance, Sony's PSP, and lots of retro arcade games, and the good thing is it's all free. So if you're on the go, just know that there are plenty of games for you to play on your mobile phone while using your G4s. Word of note, guys, the Happy Chick app asks for you to accept a lot of permissions on your Android or iOS device for it to work, so I'd be a little wary. So my overall impressions of the game controller. It's very sleek, very modern looking, feels great to the touch, fantastically smooth control, and at half the cost of the Xbox Elite controller, yeah, I would definitely pick this one up. I've also provided a link to the Gamesir website. Be sure to check out their great products. It's in the video description below. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my Gamesir G4s unboxing and overview. Feel free to share, like, favorite, subscribe if you want to watch more great unboxings and reviews, and there'll be a lot more coming in the future. Take care.